Jessica Layton had a front row seat to it all. She joins us now live with our top story. Good evening, Jess.
Good evening, Jim. And you could say that Julian Schreibman had the home field advantage tonight. He grew up a few minutes from here. He works just a couple of miles from here. And he even talked about playing in the school band on the stage inside this middle school growing up, where the two debated tonight. But Chris Gibson definitely had a large following coming down from Columbia County. And as one of his supporters said tonight, he definitely brought his A game. A scan of the school auditorium showed an audience made up overwhelmingly by senior citizens. That's no surprise, as Medicare has been the front and center controversial issue in this race for the 19th Congressional District.
This is what he voted for, to take money out of Medicare and give yet another budget-busting tax cut to millionaires and billionaires.
The nonpartisan fact-checker organization, PolitiFact, called that the lie of the year.
It quickly became clear the attacks we've seen on television would spill into the first of three debates between Republican Congressman Chris Gibson and Democrat Julian Schreibman, a Kingston area attorney. The congressman says what he voted for was a conceptual bill to get the conversation going, a bipartisan solution during a time of gridlock. It's a gridlock that both men say they can help overcome if elected to go to Washington.
No matter how many times he wants to say he'd prefer a bipartisan approach, it hasn't been the one the congressman has pursued. He's been right there voting with his party time after time.
During your tenure as the chair of the Democratic Party here, you divided Democrats and you divided this county. And to the point where now Democrats in this county are supporting me, and I'm very thankful for it. The other thing is your divisive language.
There were a few jabs and a few laughs on each side, but the debate always circled back to the very serious Medicare conversation.
Medicare is under threat. This is the vote that he took, ended its guarantee.
I mean, I've got a mom on the program. I mean, she's 75 years old. I hope she lives to be 100. I mean, you know, am I the kind of guy that would take her Medicare away? Of course not.
And I just wanted to show you a map of the newly drawn 19th Congressional District. I know it's a little bit small and it's in black and white, so I apologize if it's hard to read, but that white area, that's the district. It is 10 large counties, so these two have a lot of ground to cover as they continue campaigning in the next less now than 4 weeks until the election. Their next debate is October 18th. For now, reporting live in Kingston tonight, Jessica Layton. Jim, back to you.
Thanks, Jess.